Okay, y'all, I'm coming back over the other side. I got something I want to show you that I worked on today. I'm on my way, Yeah! A couple things I wanted to clear up on my last video. I said I was going to tell you why I usually use coffee to dye my papers now. And that's because we drink coffee in the morning and there's always this little bit left over. So I have this container that I pour that little bit in, and I put it in the refrigerator and save it, and then whenever I want a coffee dye, I take it out and I warm it up just a little bit in the microwave, and then I use it to coffee dye my paper. And I did use the vanilla today. I can't notice a big difference. I mean, maybe a little, not a big one. And then whenever I said, I know some people use tea to dye their paper. Well, I have tea dyed paper before, but I always brewed it with the bags, tea bags. So when I bought the instant to see if it had the same effect, and it does. I used some color on my paper. I was experimenting today. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And my papers are turning out weird on my baking sheet, and I don't know why. It's like they're... well, first I'll show you. I spritzed some with colors. See, like this. And I tea dyed them first. I was going to just wet them, but then I said, well, no, let me tea dye them. But then I lay them on the baking sheet, and somebody tell me why it's doing that. Around the edge, like that. And on the back side, too. First of all, I like the way the papers turned out, but then I don't understand why I'm getting this edge. And I'm not overlapping them. They're not overlapped. So I can't figure out why that is. But anyway, I tea dyed them and spritzed them with the same... the spray. Remember the cover? I did this cover right here, and I said I was going to try coloring some of the papers. Doesn't even match because this just took on a whole, you know, it like mutated into something else. But I used the Glimmer Mist, Memory, the Dilutions, Melted Chocolate, and Pomegranate Seed, and that's the only thing I sprayed on here. But I did that one. But you can see how they kind of turned out all different, but I'm not understanding this. I know the edge starts to curl up. And I'm thinking, well, maybe once the edge curls up, it's not steeped in the dye like the others. This actually with the little blotches on it right there. That one, you can see them, little blotches, dark spots right here. I actually had that in between my, where I dip, and then on my stove where I put it on the cookie sheet. And I had that paper there to keep it from dripping on my counter. And, wait a minute. And I have this one. Oh, and I got Happy Mail Day to do. Happy Mail today, too. Happy Mail to do. What? I can't talk to him. And see how that one turned out? I do know why that little piece is in there, because it, why that wrinkle right there, because it wrinkled, and I couldn't get it straightened out without tearing it. This one, I think, I don't know why it turned out like that. I didn't spray it. I think that was one of the sheets that I just kind of laid on the sheet and let it absorb the color that was there. I have no idea why I did that right there. This was really pretty, but you can't write on it. You know, it's a journal. You know, if I wanted to put this in a journal. But you can see, like, this one I left in a long time because you see the dark edge right there. I don't have anything white to put that up against, I swear. But I thought it was really pretty. Looks kind of tie-dyed. And just for the record, you know, this stuff doesn't stick to the stovetop, the metal stuff. I did use my Awesome on my stove there once I was done, just to make sure. These are, like I said, maybe if I had just wet them and then, you know, put the dye, the sprays on them, you know. And I tried to take the little stopper out, and like, it didn't do it. It wouldn't do it. The blue went, the Glimmer Mist, it came out, but the Dilutions, they didn't want to come out, so that's how they came out. This is how the Glimmer Mist came out, when I just went, you know, took the little stopper out and went with my finger. It worked fine, but the Dilutions, it came out in blobs like that, so I ended up spraying. I want to show you my doilies, how they turned out. I'm getting to that. You may have already seen them in my pile. But see these edges? What is up with this? It looks like, I don't know. And I don't even know what, I think that was just melted chocolate on that one. This one was pretty. I like that one on both sides. And see how the tea went in there? But that was the pages that I did. And, just trying to get the right thing. But look at my doilies. Look at the doilies, man. I mean, I really do need a piece of white paper to hold up. So you can get the contrast. Like that. I mean, look. That's really cool. I think it's cool. That it turned out. And then this one, it didn't. I tea dyed them and then I spritzed them. That's how I did that. I tea dyed them and then I spritzed them. And this one didn't quite get enough. So the tea dye shows through here, and then the color. What do you think? What do you think? So, just what do you think? I think they turned out pretty. Now those are just doilies. Actually, this was the thing. Those were the kind of doilies that said that they were grease resistant, but they took everything else just fine. And there's a little, like this is glimmer mist, so where that is, there's a little bit of shimmer, which the camera will never pick up. But anyway, that's my experiments. I really like the way the doilies turned out. The paper, not so much. I think maybe next time I probably should have just dipped them in water and then sprayed them. But I really don't know what's going on with that edging. Oh, now you can smell the vanilla in the tea. This is the instant tea and vanilla, and you can really smell that. I did a bunch of. Hang on a second. Now I'm having the same problem with the coffee. This is the coffee, and see how it puts that edge right there? See that edge? It does smell like vanilla. Needed it. My house smells musty, I think, with the weather. But why is it doing that? Like I said, I'm not overlapping my papers, so I'm having, cascade system failures here. And that one got wrinkled, so it turned out like that. But that's alright. But anyway, this, that. But I don't think I got a clean, complete dyed one, because they're all got these weird lines going across. Not even this. This one looked halfway decent, and then on the back it's not. And this one I tore it, taking it out. But look how it dyed. Look how it took the. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's the paper. I have to check and see what kind of paper I have. But I did doilies. This is the same doily as this one. I mean, this is coffee dyed. Yeah, the vanilla really does something to the not so coffee smell. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, those are the same. I did one of those and 3 of these. And I remember I had one of these before. That's a little bit torn, but who cares? I had one of these before, and I said I didn't know if I did it or somebody sent it to me. So apparently I did it. But these are like shiny. It's kind of strange. So I did 3 of those and 1 of those. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make some smaller journals and cut those edges off. That's just really weird. But anyway, I did those. Now this is after. Remember I told you I was going to do paper after I got home today. And then I did these. And I went out to check my mail, and I got happy mail. Of course, I already said that, kind of. I got happy mail today, and I will get back on another video and show you that. Alright? Thanks for watching. Bye.